There's nothing like sweet idleness on vacation.
Is that you, Nikki?
Yes, it's me, Ruth.
I couldn't get you on your cell phone.
Oh, no wonder. I left it at my father's place.
Oh, I see. This morning a courier brought a parcel with your private address on it, but I chased him off.
Oh, it's fine. I just got it.
Gotta be careful with parcels, you know.
Yeah, Ruth, but take it easy. Everything's under control.
Sorry for interrupting your vacation like that.
Maybe it's even better. I think I'm starting to miss work.
When are you coming back?
In a week.
Did you manage to have some rest at least?
Yeah, I went to the mountains. Then I visited my parents.
Okay. Can't wait to see you. Bye.
Bye, Ruth.
My beloved desk with a view of Manhattan. I promised my father to look through his archival documents. This table when there's no more room on my desk. I like the decor of my home. Mail has piled up during my absence. Nothing interesting, though. Time to clean up, or maybe not. A mezzanine as a bedroom is a good idea. It's cozier in here than downstairs. My cat thinks likewise. I rummaged through everything trying to find my cell phone. It turned out I had left it at my parents' place. You can check what's behind your back while powdering your nose. Mark. 2 rectangles with an exclamation mark. Somebody placed a strange mark. A metal box with a lock. There's no key. I could use a lockpick. Strange parcel. Some kind of joke? Why would anybody send these things to me? traumatic event has to be connected with these items. A metal box with a lock. There's an inscription on the bulb. There's something written on the bulb. CXDET 110. The rest is rubbed out. Something's written on the bulb. A metal box with a lock. The bolt is rusty, but I can see fragments of an inscription on the head. Carbon dioxide with acid dissolved the rust. There's an inscription on the bolt. Now I can read the inscription on the bolt. ABF B412. I suppose the person who sent this parcel wanted to get some message across. These items are the key to deciphering it. Wang, our technician who makes inventory of evidence, could help me. I've got a feeling I should probe into this. Wang, it's Nicole Bonnet. Got a minute?
You know I don't, but for you, anything. You want to invite me for dinner?
I meant a friendly favor.
That's what I meant too. Actually, I wanted to invite you.
You're harassing me? You know the ruling in the case of...
On the phone? Okay, let's make a business appointment to discuss the creation of a common gene pool.
Watch it. When I'm back at the office, you'd better hide behind your equipment and not raise your head.
Sorry, I thought you were still vacation cool.
Apologies accepted. But there must be a compensation.
Torture me.
Check 2 objects in the database for me. The first one is an old bulb with a CXDET 110 inscription. The rest is rubbed out. The second one is a bolt with an ABF B412 inscription.
That's it? I'm not a miracle worker, you know.
Just try, please.
Fine, I'll call you back.
I wonder if they'll flood me with papers once I'm back at work. That must be Wang.
Nicole?
Speaking?
I've got the data. You writing down?
Just a second. Go on.
The bolt comes from the American Bolt Factory. That series was produced for a company which was laying rails in New York. It was before World War II. I found a few locations. Want to know where?
Go ahead.
A section in the Bronx near Peru Road, in Brooklyn along Armory Road, and in Queens not far from Blake Avenue.
Queens, not far from Blake Avenue.
The bulb, on the other hand, is a lamp from a movie projector manufactured in the 60s.
Are they still in use?
I doubt that. Maybe in a science museum. In the database, it's related to 3 movie theaters.
Addresses?
London Theater, Manhattan, 453 Twilight Avenue. Emperor Theater, Queens, 142 Blake Avenue. Got it?
Yep.
The third one is Dreamland Cinema on Staten Island, 42 Lion Lane.
Thanks.
Is that a new hobby of yours?
Don't tell me you liked it.
Okay, relax. But if you decide to join the Urban Explorers, tip me off.
I'll keep that in mind. By the way, thanks, miracle worker.
right place. Queens, Blake Avenue. Yeah, that's the right place. Bronx, Peru Road. Yeah, that's the right place. Emperor Theater, Queens, 142 Blake Avenue. Yeah, that's the right place. Dreamland Cinema, Staten Island, 42 Lion Lane. Yeah, that's the right place. London Theater, Manhattan, 453 Twilight Avenue. Yeah, that's the right place. There's a railroad next to the theater. The riddle points to the Blake Avenue area in Queens. Somebody used the bolt and the bulb to lead me to this place. But in my mailbox, there was also a clipping with the circled words serial killer and my name. I'll go there and see what this is about. I have a hunch this is something serious. And if not, I could do something different for a change. I can't leave Hoover hungry. Escaped when I was leaving. He roamed the rooftops for a few days, and now he's starving. Poor thing. used to be the local hub, but now it all looks abandoned and godforsaken. Crowds must have gathered here in the past. Locked and bolted. Impossible to get inside. If the theater is closed, then where does this light come from? The only spot in the neighborhood with a flicker of life in it. Quite a few customers for a deserted neighborhood.
I'll have something to drink. Something with lemon.
City Cola?
Whatever.
City Cola quenches any thirst.
Thank you.
And a wish?
Pardon?
Does the cola grant any wish as well?
No, I'm sorry, but judging by the price, it's impossible.
Maybe it's you I have a date with.
No memory for faces? I'd pay more attention to such details if I were you.
Listen, I've got a date here. Maybe with you?
Give me a break. I don't even know you.
I think you're just acting. You sent me an email. Is this some kind of blind date?
Watch it. When the woman you're meeting sees you're hitting on me.
Gotcha, okay. How do you know it's a woman?
You think so. Otherwise, you'd be hitting on some guy, wouldn't you?
Kinda risky in this neighborhood. The bartender's the only man I want to socialize with here.
Since you mentioned him, you can buy me a drink if you really want to.
A drink for the lady.
Malibu.
One Malibu. And for you.
Same as before. What are we drinking to?
I don't drink with strangers. My name's Patty.
Jack. To the blind date.
Oh, tough luck. So, Jack, what are you going to impress me with?
With anything you want. I could talk all night long about the virtues of my body and soul, huh?
Then you're going to waste your breath. I don't intend to sit here till late.
Oh, naturally, your heart will start beating faster way earlier. Haven't we met somewhere?
Not very likely. I'd remember you.
I know. I always leave an indelible impression.
That's what I'm talking about. I haven't had any nightmares lately.
I should have gone to the Pulitzer ceremony.
Oh, you're such a bore. Do you do anything at all, or are you just a jobless stockbroker?
Much, much better. I'm a jobful reporter.
TV?
Press. But I've got tons of friends in the showbiz.
You do? Show me your press pass.
Oh, no. Now you tell me something about yourself.
I'm too sober to make things up.
One more drink, please.
And for you?
I'm fine. So?
I'm studying medicine. I'm gonna be a surgeon.
That's why all these cutting remarks. And you've got loads of friends floating in formalin?
Before you land in my huge jar, I'll cut you into pieces. All of you.
Ugh.
And what about you? Looking for young talents or just nosing around?
I'm just meeting public demand. Somebody sent me an email promising an interesting topic.
Yeah, right.
Come on, journalists never lie.
Excuse me a moment.
Can I get you a drink?
No.
Why don't you like me?
Come again? I just don't want you to get cross-eyed when that girl comes back.
Is it my fault? She was boring.
It's not, but you're going to end up on your own.
The perfect spot for a quick drink. I hate smoke.
You really had a go at him. You seriously think so?
I didn't want him to hit on me,
Well, I don't mind that.
and I don't feel like it.
I'm wondering if he really is a journalist.
He might be. His ego is overblown.
I've got tons of friends in showbiz. Why do I fall for such talk?
Everybody falls for it.
It's funny because I told him I study medicine. You think he believed it?
Did he have to?
No, it doesn't matter. I can take the train or let him give me a ride. I'll be home late anyway.
A bit of fresh air will do me good. Solid bars. I won't be able to force them. A yard at the back of the theater. I can see the stairs to the projection booth.
Where's your lover boy?
He scrammed. Looks like he didn't want to promote me.
You'll get over it.
I've lost my spare batteries. I'll be bored to death standing in line if I'm not able to listen to MP3s. Just one train a day, dig it?
What time?
At 7. Ah, if only my car hadn't broken down.
I found some batteries in front of the theater. Would they be okay?
Sure, thanks. I hope they're long-lasting. It's working, thanks. You're a lifesaver.
My pleasure.
By the way, my name is Patty.
I'm Nicole. You want to talk?
Sure. Men are useless. They can't even pick up a girl. Maybe I gave in too soon?
Guys like this need new experiences. Such forsaken neighborhoods probably aren't a topic for him.
If I was a journalist, I'd definitely find something here.
What do you do?
Lots of things. I'm a hairdresser, but I earn extra money as a social worker.
A hairdresser? Good for you.
Really? Well, I can change my hairstyle whenever I want to. You know, I won $50 thanks to that.
How?
I bet my friends that I'd surprise them. I like to change things up from time to time. And the old man I visit here didn't even recognize me.
So you visit somebody here?
A friend recommended me. At first I cut his hair once a month. Now I've got a bit more work.
Is it hard?
Not really, though he barely walks. But he's a Korean War veteran, a tough guy. My job is mainly listening to his wartime stories, with only half an ear, just like now.
Are they terrifying?
Not very much so. He talks about this neighborhood. He's lived here for ages.
It must be strange living in one place for so long. So he probably used to go to this movie theater.
Sure, he had to. He used to be a projectionist. Movies are his second favorite topic, but he gets really emotional when he talks about war movies. I think sometimes it gets all mixed up.
Then he probably wasn't bored at work?
No, he likes to have fun.
Tell me something more about the person you look after.
Not so long ago, he told me a story. You want to listen to it?
Go ahead.
His wife used to leave their kids with him, but when he played movies that kids couldn't watch, they had to play in the yard. The one you can see from this can.
A perfect dad.
Once, his daughter found a key there, and he made a brilliant plan. He bet his friend who worked at the bar that once a month he'd rip off a bottle of whiskey without breaking in. The prize was the bottle of whiskey, and he succeeded because it was the key to the grating in the yard window. All he had to do was not close the window. Back then, nobody used alarms, you know.
They played like kids.
That's right. It was revenge for the joke that the bartender had played on him.
Oh, you've got to tell me about it.
Okay. The old man made an unofficial show of a blue movie at the theater. He invited his friends, and everybody was excited about it. The problem was that his bartender friend had switched the reels. It was a nature movie about bears, but they watched all of it because the bartender made them believe that the dirty shots were in it.
Oh, he must have yearned for revenge big time.
Sure. So the day after he pinched the bottle, he put it on the counter and asked the surprised bartender, "Remember the bears?"
And the key?
He used to hide it inside the pipe where you put your feet on, right under the bartender's nose. It was so amusing for him.
Is the bartender still alive?
No, the old man says that he's already buried most of his friends. His kids live on the West Coast, and he won't go to a nursing home. He wants to die with his boots on, but that's impossible.
Excuse me a moment.
Of course.
A pipe to rest your feet on? There's a knob at the end. Does nobody clean in here? Maybe the key that girl mentioned is still here. The key fished out with the chewing gum. Even if it's the key Patty mentioned, I can't be sure if the padlock is the same. Nothing doing. Solid bars. I won't be able to force them. These items don't match. Nothing doing. The key won't turn.
The bar would be lifeless without customers like that.
I'm glad to see this kind of approach.
First of all, the business has to go well.
I can't complain.
But this is the middle of nowhere.
People like such places. Bikers drop by.
And skirt chasers.
A real motley crew. Even undercover cops.
You recognize them all?
Almost.
What gives the cops away? Carefully looking around?
Yeah, asking a lot of questions, but above all, not looking relaxed. You know, they come here to work.
And the criminals?
Which ones? That's one huge category.
Let's say repeaters.
They're like cops, but you can see they enjoy their lives much more. People tend to be predictable. I'm afraid of the lunatics.
Worked like this for a long time?
What about you?
Am I being nosy?
Long enough. I used to work in Manhattan.
But you prefer peace and quiet.
That's right.
The theater nearby, has it been closed for long?
Ever since I remember.
Aren't they going to tear it down or maybe renovate?
God has given up on this neighborhood.
But it used to be different?
Yeah, old customers often recollect.
How their parents took them to see Star Wars?
Rather the Disney cartoons. Once, two guys argued over which of them sneaked through the ladies' room to the back room of the theater.
That must have been some feat.
The amazing world of childhood.
Now it's as boring as watching paint dry.
I love being bored.
You won't line your pockets with boredom.
Listen to me, lady. I don't push drugs to kids. I don't launder money. I'm fine with what I earn legally. Why? I used to be a head waiter downtown. Loaded guys were regulars. Me and my friend were planning to do a huge business in Manhattan. But one day, a lunatic with a gun got inside and shot 5 customers. He was overpowered when reloading. I gave up Manhattan. And maybe it was because I heard the click of the trigger close to my ear.
It's okay. I really have nothing against you.
All customers are welcome here.
Could I get some oil?
There isn't any on the table? Just a sec. Do you like anything with the oil? Anything to eat?
No, thank you. You know, my trunk lock's jammed. Maybe some oil can help me.
Do you need a teaspoon?
No, thanks. I'll just pour some on the key.
Do you like anything else?
No, thank you.
So the kids sneaked into the theater through this window? The padlock's open. Now I can finally open the grating. A typical ugly yard at the back of the building. This is where the projectionist's little daughter used to play. And to think, it may have been a wonderful and fascinating place for her. Barrels, containers, buckets, jerry cans. Is another door to the magical world of the movies shut on me? The door's locked and the handle's missing. Above the door, there's a slightly open window. I need some kind of tool. That's it. It's all squalid and devastated. What a surprise! At first glance, the projectors look well kept. Here, they dealt with the films, rewound them, glued them, stored them. I think somebody really wanted to get this reel into my hands. I wonder what's on that film. Is it another riddle? I'm tempted to put a film reel into the machine. I need to come closer. Huge machines. Here and there, the spiders have spun their webs. Good old metalwork. I wonder if I can use the projector. Not gonna happen. The power for the projectors isn't switched on. Is it sort of an amplifier? A flicker, a light. I guess it's working. Too bad. The bulb's burned out. Through this window, you can look at the auditorium. The pane in the projection booth window is terribly dusty. These items don't match. Now I can see through it. I think I shouldn't start the projection with the screen covered up. It's dark in here, but anyway, I can see that the cinema's glory days are long gone. This equipment room is more like a storeroom now. The curtain must have been moved from right here. The curtain's drawn. Time to start the show. I have a strange feeling somebody's watching me. I should save the flashlight battery. The person who lured me here has been keeping track of my actions for a long time, and they've got access to the police archives. This is no longer funny. Police shots are mixed with some kind of symbol. Maybe that's the gist of the message. Now I can safely pass. Closed. I have to find a way to get out of here. The door's locked. Don't feel like climbing anymore. I remember from school that a door can be opened with a key sometimes. Unfortunately, someone's closed the window. Something. It looks like part of a device. I found something! It's a valid ticket for today's 7 o'clock train. The seat plan, a symbol similar to one at the bottom, appeared in that disturbing movie. I've already found what I was looking for. The door's blocked. This man didn't have a chance. But how could this happen? What do you think about it, Williams?
That's a disaster.
A disaster?
For the technician dealing with the barrier. About a month ago they did the servicing. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes. I'm sure he's going to lose his post. And I hope nothing worse happens.
What's his name?
Don't remember. Masters or something like that. Master, disaster, damn it.
It's your beat, isn't it?
It is. And I can't complain.
It's calm here?
Sometimes the bikers make some noise, but it's no big deal. They just make this dead neighborhood a bit livelier.
Have you seen any strangers around lately?
Not really.
And the bartender, any shady business?
Nothing big. He's okay.
And there, behind the crossing, anything special?
Old warehouses. There's no life there.
That's all for now, Williams.
Goodbye.
Hello, Wang.
Hey, maybe that dinner idea isn't so bad after all.
Haven't you lost your appetite?
You know that story about mid-morning snack in a mortuary?
Despite everything, I'm glad the boss has sent you here.
Cleaning up after such accidents makes me calm down.
It wasn't an accident. Secure the traces.
You've got intuition. I've got experience.
I'll have a look around. Maybe you've missed something.
That's impossible.
See you, Wang.
Bye.
I'm not going to disturb him. A suburban platform. The essence of a neighborhood with no future. What am I doing here? This isn't one of the top 100 vacation spots. The corner of Blake and Arden. Don't feel invited. Automatic barriers. Perfectly safe in theory. A card in the barrier. How did it get here? I should take a photo of this. The place where the evidence was found needs to be documented. Nothing to discuss. Better not touch it. Better not touch it.
Wang.
Did you find something?
I think so.
I'm toiling here and you're making discoveries.
You're going to get the credit anyway. I'm still on vacation. I'll take the camera.
You'd better.
See you, Wang.
Bye.
Yeah, right. think I should return to the movie theater and secure the traces. An installation box. I guess it operates the barriers. This symbol is a hint. Not gonna happen. The box is locked. The evidence needs to be secured. I should hand the evidence to the technician. I should hand the evidence to the technician.
Look what I've got.
A card? Where did you find it?
It was stuck into the barrier. I've found a clipping.
What's in it?
Something about a murder from a month ago.
And that's supposed to be interesting. Have you returned everything?
Yes, the camera's in the box.
Do you have the evidence?
Here it is. See you, Wang.
Bye.
How are you doing?
Terrible. Wasn't it the journalist?
No, I think not.
Oh, thank God. I think I may have been inside that car.
You were at the platform and didn't see what happened?
I dozed off on the bench at the back. You know, the drinks and music. I awoke only when I heard the bang. I almost had a heart attack.
And you saw nobody else at the platform?
No. I always have a close look around before I get here.
But then you dozed off?
It happens, right?
Give your personal details to the police officer. Maybe you'll have to be questioned again.
You didn't say you were from the police.
I'm not. I'm an FBI agent.
Wow, I have a pal from the FBI? 'Cause we're pals, right?
So you haven't gone home yet?
I was just about to do it.
Where do you live?
In Jersey.
Okay, I'm going there too. Come on, I'll give you a ride.
Great, thanks.